with meteorologist Chad Evans. Weather from where you live.
Okay, live Doppler 18 is clear right now. We had a pretty potent supercell storm coming out of central Illinois a little earlier, but it encountered a cap on our atmosphere and basically collapsed. So let's broaden out and talk about what's happening right now. All this orange area that I've outlined, that's a cap on the atmosphere. It's a warm layer in the middle of the lower atmosphere. Basically what's happened, tremendous heat down here in southern Missouri, southern plains, southeast. It's trying to move north, and it's actually kind of wedged itself in the middle of the atmosphere. So as you go up in the atmosphere, you hit this very warm layer. Storms cannot form when you have a warm layer in the middle of the atmosphere. It needs to get colder for them to bubble up. However, during the evening hours, as this little disturbance out of Nebraska kicks out into Iowa and Missouri, it's going to pop the cap off and erode it away. So I do expect supercell storms to really get going here, Iowa, western Illinois, Missouri. Here within the next 1 to 2 hours, this will congeal into likely a line of storms, ride the warm front southeastward, and affect us well after 9 o'clock until about 3 a.m. So it's a little later, but I still think a line of storms will form and affect us late this evening. And notice on Live Doppler 18 Futurecast, it's indicating that. This is 11. It may be just a hair too soon bringing this in, but you get the idea. Even the model data from Futurecast is honing in on the fact that the cap will come off and these storms will get going. So again, there's 11 p.m. roughly. Line of storms moving through. Main threat's going to be damaging wind. However, right along the warm front, there's an area of higher wind shear. There's a very quick wind direction change along a warm front. So right in this area here, you have an isolated tornado threat, whereas for the rest of us, it will be a Boeing line of storms. Threat will end by 3 a.m. We get a break, and then tomorrow, a pretty significant severe weather event looks to unfold. This is later in the day, and just ahead of the cold front during the evening, a line of severe storms with mainly a damaging wind threat will pass through, and some of that damaging wind could be pretty significant and pretty widespread. So we're going to watch that for tomorrow afternoon, and the cold front will move through tomorrow night, and Saturday is looking good. 71 storms tonight, mainly in the well after 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. time frame. And then once the storms get out of here and the winds calm down, some patchy fog is possible. Tomorrow, a break in the morning, but storms developing later in the day. Again, severe weather is possible. 91 at the heat index, 95 to 100. Again, severe weather threat Friday. Nice over the weekend, but more storms next week before the heat comes back. 92 by Thursday. There is some potential of severe weather next week, but my confidence isn't high enough to really put severe label on the 7-day. I want to look at more data and be sure before I put that label up there.
Okay. All right. You guys are both runners, right?
Yeah.
Shin splints? Do you get shin splints?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got